As I mentioned, a new scheme to support children and vulnerable young people in Coventry to give them valuable life skills has been launched in the city. It's a joint project bringing together the Sky Blues in the community and the NHS, and it uses sport as a way of getting young people who've gone through a trauma to improve their communication skills. Delighted to say I have with me in the studio two of the people behind this. John Schindler, who is Mental Health and Wellbeing Manager at the Sky Blues in the community. Morning, John.
Morning, nice to meet you.
Good to see you as well this morning, wearing your Sky Blues tracksuit there. So
Yeah, of course.
very important, all the same. And Lynn Ranson, who's Positive Directions Clinical Consultant Lead at the NHS in Coventry and Warwickshire. Did I get that right, Lynn?
You did. Thanks very much, Phil.
Good, that's fantastic. Good to see you both. And thanks for coming in this morning. I mean, John, if I can just start with you, how did this scheme actually come about?
Well, it's, as I said, it's a joint collaboration with Positive Directions. I'll actually let Lynn lead on this because she's been there from the beginning. If that's
Okay. Care to explain?
So in August 2021, Coventry and Warwickshire ICB were successful in their bid to become the NHS England's trauma vanguard for the framework for integrated care. The framework is for integrated care is NHS England's response to support young people as part of their long-term plan in relation to complex needs, children that have experienced trauma and adversity. And the funding has enabled the ICB and partners to pilot a range of interventions to support young people. Young people told us that they didn't want to be labelled mad or bad. They wanted to be connected back to their communities, hence partnering with third sector organisations such as the Sky Blues. And they really wanted practitioners that were relatable and also understood their story.
So the Sky Blues actually was an organisation they requested to have more contact with, and said actually this would help us.
Yeah, well, they identified a range of gaps really for us to have a think about as commissioners, and one of them was a sports offer. Another one then is an education offer, which we do in partnership with Creative Optimistic Visions, which is an entrepreneurial course. And we also have an equine offer supported by the Horse and People Project.
Okay, so and I think at that point we can bring you in, John, then on that, and the way Sky Blues in the community have got involved in this. How are you supporting this?
So basically, we're there. We'll have coordinators and coaches. The program's going to be 12 weeks. As I said, our aim is to lead the sessions. We'll offer multi-sport activities, and as Lynn's mentioned, it's the young people directing us, so they'll tell us what sports they want to get involved in. So we're listening to them, whether they want to play football, badminton, soft archery, table tennis. So each week we'll plan sessions around what sports they want to do, and as we've mentioned, the main goal as well is to get them through a level 2 sports leadership qualification. So it's, it could be we're starting off the session playing sports. We'll have lunch together with the young people, and then we're finishing it in a classroom. And as I said, with the goal being completing the sports leader, and then I think after that, then they can have opportunities to be signposted into our other sessions within Sky Blues in the community. So,
and when we talk about trauma, Lynn, what sort of traumas have these young people gone through?
I think it's a range of experiences. Their trauma and adversity presents itself in a number of ways. That could be children that have experienced bullying, racism, through to individuals that may have lost a parent, etc. So it depends on the presentation of the young person. But young people that are currently being supported through the initiatives with Sky Blues in the community are children open to the Positive Direction service, which is a pilot project based in both Coventry and Warwickshire Children's Services.
So do they have to be referred, or can people just be put forward to you and nominated to you? And there might be parents, grandparents this morning who might wonder how they might get involved themselves.
Okay. Well, currently, because it's a pilot project, we are just taking referrals from the Positive Direction service. So there's young people that are open to those practitioners. But we're learning from the experiences of working with John and the team around the impact of what this means for our young people, with the view that going forward we'll be reviewing the impact from the children's perspective and exploring whether or not this is something we can offer more widely. But currently we do have a limited number of places, and we really want to be mapping the young people that are open to the service and seeing what impact this makes to them.
And clearly, this is a fantastic opportunity, isn't it, for some of these kids, John, to sort of pick up some life skills and also, have a positive impact on their health as well, you imagine.
Yeah, and as I said, it's a 12-week cohort. We're in week 3 at the minute, and some of the feedback we're getting is really good. We can see, at the end of the day, success for us as well is just watching them, being able to enjoy it. And like we've just touched on, there are other opportunities within the Sky Blues for young people that don't need direct referrals as well, like Premier League kicks. We offer a lot of other stuff, and that's what we want to do. Once they've completed the 12-week course, they will have opportunities to volunteer for us as well, and join our other programs. And we want to give them incentives as well, so we'll be offering them free tickets to watch Coventry play football and things like that.
Was a bonus. 3 weeks in of a 12-week pilot program, what do you hope will be the outcome then at the end of this?
Well, I'm hoping, as with some of the other aspects that we've seen, that we're going to see children's confidence increase. They're going to be hopefully making new friends, trying new experiences, and really becoming part of the Sky Blues family, to really connect them back into their community and get involved in some of the amazing initiatives that Sky Blues has to offer across Coventry and Warwickshire.
Good stuff. Thanks both for coming in this morning, letting us know all about that. Lynn Ranson, Positive Directions Clinical Consultant at the NHS in Coventry and Warwickshire, and John Schindler, Mental Health and Wellbeing Manager at Sky Blues in the community.